Welcome everybody who wants to listen to the first Scrub Awards. We're gonna be giving away some Scrubbies here and hope that we can do the best of our ability. We got Judd, aka Jod the God, rapper from Martinsville here. How you doing, Judd?
I'm alright, man. Just ready to talk about these albums, though.
Facts. And we got T Hill, of course.
Yo, what's up?
And we just gonna talk about some albums. So
I'm about to try to talk a little loud, so
yeah, you be straight.
alright.
Biggest disappointment. We got Do Without Wilt by Absol. We got Always Strive and Prosper by ASAP Ferg. Lil Boat by Lil Yachty. And Views by Drake. Which y'all think?
I'm voting with views by Drake.
Mm. It depends. Am I saying the one that offends me the most, or the one that is like, you talking all this shit, but you doing some contradictory shit on your album, Absol?
Yeah, we can go for both. Because I got two for these two, to be honest.
Alright. My biggest problem with the Absol album was Kanye is contradictory and I'm cool with it, but when Absol was doing it on this album, I didn't really feel it because he would be like, "Oh, we need to treat women with respect. Look what we did to women throughout history."
Is
Next
it her
song,
story? Is it his
is
story
it
or
his
her
story
story?
or her story? That's another thing. There was some definitely some cringe-worthy lyrical stretches. Like this motherfucker done pulled a hamstring with his pencil. I, mm.
Bruh, it's
But But there were certain songs on there that like, so I can't say I completely hated it, but it definitely did disappoint me considering this is the man that did Control System.
facts. I think that's the biggest thing because of this list. It's probably my favorite album out of all four of these, but it's the biggest disappointment by far because you expect more from Absol. I mean, I kind of expect more from Drake too, but not anymore. post post nothing was to say Drake. It's just like nah. I'm not really surprised with what he did.
Whatever I get is whatever I get.
But the worst on this list is by far Lil Bo's album to me. That shit was ooh. I heard it one night and I was like, you know what? I might enjoy this because one night is kind of fun. And I listened to it. I
And
was just
what
like,
happened, Mo? You come talking to
yo,
me?
oh
Oh, why
my
you hating on
god.
Lil Bo? Lil Yach is legit. Listen to the album, Crickets.
Yo, no, that album was whack. His verse on Broccoli is still one of my favorite verses of last year for real.
Beat that pussy like Hulk
I,
Hogan.
Beat
I
that
mean,
pussy
okay.
like Hulk Hogan.
So one verse is equal to the whole album now. You can't translate that into a project, Lil Bo.
I gotta talk about why I don't
But
fuck with
see,
views.
I can't say it's one of my biggest disappointments because I expected it out of him.
Yeah.
This is a good job, man. This is a good job to hate it. We let T Hill explain her disappointment with views real quick.
Well, I mean, I didn't particularly expect it to be amazing, but when I was listening to it, it was just background noise for me, bro. I was just sitting there like, okay. It was also Mo's birthday and I was under the influence. But that don't mean anything because I listened to it the next day and I skipped through over half of the songs because they're boring.
Keychain
It's
go
background noise. It's background noise. And we not going past that keychain go jangling bullshit, nigga. What is
And we
that?
not gonna get past the chain and Tatum.
Got so
Yeah,
many
we
chains.
not get
They
past
call
the
me
chain Tatum,
Chain
bro.
Six
What?
upside down. It's a 9 now. That nigga Drake, bro.
Why we gotta argue at Cheesecake? You know he loves to go there. I don't care
Yeah.
how much you love to go to Cheesecake, people. Man, Drake, people still gonna glare at you in Cheesecake, no matter how light skinned you are, bruh.
Man, all right. So,
Apart from that, this man legit stole an entire style of music and was like, "I'm gonna do this for the album."
bro, I
Don't nobody say
like
nothing
we
to me.
said before, he had Party Next Door in the basement writing songs. Like he was not getting out until he finished views. He couldn't put out P3 until he finished views.
Which was a good album.
But I got Do Without Wilt. I guess Judd got Do Without Wilt too. His biggest actual
Hmm.
disappointment. T Hill, what you got?
Yeah.
You got
I'm
views?
still with views, yeah.
Why views?
That was background music. When I say I skipped most of this song on my third listen through, I skip most of the song because it's background. It's boring.
You ain't
At
wrong.
least with the other stuff, you get to be actively disappointed. I forgot I was listening to this album at certain points. There's an interlude on here that's better than half the songs on the album. Yeah. So I'm sticking with views. There ain't no reason I need to come on your damn album and be like, this interlude is better than songs that you're actively rapping on.
I mean, you're
L.
not wrong. Well, I guess that's that. Most original album. We got Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying by Kid Cudi. Birds in the Trap by Birds in the Trap sing Something McKnight by Travis Scott. And Atrocity Exhibit by Danny Brown, and Run the Jewels 3 by Run the Jewels, of course. Who y'all got for most original album?
Bo, you already know who I got.
Alright.
RTJ, boy.
Let's go, LP. Yeah.
Told you on RTJ 1. Then told you again on RTJ 2. I mean, you can't deny that they're consistent as fuck. And don't listen to this shit with bass in your car. It will blow your factory speakers out. Trust me, I did it. It's not the wave.
Yo,
I'm still cranking that shit up through the motherfucking fuzz.
that was one of the best Christmas presents though, for real. The way they dropped Run the Jewels 3.
Yo, I swear to God, I was sitting here looking like I just got a new fucking PS4. I'm like, thank you, Killer Mike and LP.
Yeah, for real. For once, I was ready for PSN to go down, and it didn't. But I was ready that time.
And
Yeah.
all the people that were like, LP ain't rapping, they can't say he won't rap it on here. That motherfucker had multiple flow switches.
You ain't wrong. Archie and J to do PB and J, man. I can't even argue with it. I would love to argue against Run the Jewels 3, but I honestly can't. But for me, I have to go with Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. Maybe it's actually, you know what? See, I'm really torn between Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying and Atrocity Exhibit. Because Danny Brown will rap over fucking anything. It's like he can rap.
Right.
I can see him rapping over some of the shit that, it would be dope if they did more shit with Danny Brown. Like, that would
You're
be
right,
fire.
because his feature on Run the Jewels was dope as fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
When I parked the tech, I parked your neck, bro.
But that's the crazy. Like, Danny Brown rap over anything, and he has some stuff on there that he just kind of raps over whatever. Like, just weird stuff that you wouldn't think of. But Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying for me is like, it's Kid Cudi's return to being Kid Cudi in a different way than he was before.
Which he needs, because that speeding bullet to heaven hit that motherfucker in the head.
Hey, he got Andre on the album though. Andre said that was his favorite thing that had came out recently.
Goodness. I actually did listen to this album.
Yeah.
It was good.
But yeah, all the homes.
All the homes. I was
And this is the album where he like puts the home on literally every track. Like,
yeah, definitely. It's nice though. It's relaxing.
It is. I like Kid Cudi's songs. Some people are kind of iffy.
Kid Cudi,
Some people are iffy on Kid Cudi though, because they're like, he can't sing, which
he can harmonize.
He still be on beat. It don't fucking
yeah,
matter.
it sounds nice to me. I can see why people don't like it, but it sounds nice to me. I enjoy it.
Agreed.
This shit keeps, bro. Them hums.
Them homes.
Welcome. You're in my dream.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's throwback, Cudi. That's throwback.
That is so bad, Cudi.
But Shy, who you got? If you want a
actually,
refresher.
considering that I didn't listen to the other 3 albums, I'm just gonna have to go with Cudi as the default.
Damn.
My bad, guys.
You listen to Run the Jewels 3. I played that. That's
You
like
definitely
I'm still
played
staying
that.
with Cudi.
You ain't had no choice but to play that.
It won't bad, but stays with Cudi. I'm keeping my vote where it's at. Thank you guys.
Alright.
That's fair. So I guess that's going by our votes. Kid Cudi, you get a Scrubby. And who got the Scrubby on the first one? Do What Thou Wilt, you got a Scrubby. Most luck. You deserve that Scrubby for real.
That's Scrubby has a brown face on it.
That's like the A1 Scrubby. That was the Scrub Awards. You got it. Most slept on album though. 3001: A Lace Odyssey by Flatbush Zombies. The Healing Component by Mick Jenkins. Eye Drops by Joey Purp, and Atrocity Exhibit by Danny Brown. Who y'all got?
I'm gonna go with the healing component.
The Healing Component by Mick Jenkins?
Yeah, it made me feel good about myself. I just wanted to drink water and try to be a better
Drink water and spread love?
Yeah.
I feel you.
That's all Mick Jenkins, though. He been doing that shit since The Waters.
The Waters was tough, though. I will say
The Waters was tough.
This is probably the like what I expected from the album he put out after The Waters, Waves, I think.
Yeah.
Is what this was for me.
Waves.
Like, this is the next big Mick Jenkins album that I really fuck with.
I feel you. It was a good ass album. And I definitely heard more people talking about 3001 and Atrocity Exhibit more than the Healing Component. I listened to Eye Drops, but if I had to put it in between Eye Drops and the Healing Component got it for me. Then again, I'm also a Mick Jenkins fan, so
yeah. No, I feel you though, because for real, Atrocity Exhibit got more talk because it was Danny Brown. He had been gone for so long, and 3001 Lace Odyssey got talked about because it was Flatbush Zombies' first actual album, and it had the Marvel artwork with it too. But they kind of got slept on.
But I felt they played the album really, really safe. They ain't really like go out of their pocket as to what they do.
Yeah, that's true, and I think that's part of the reason why I didn't get talked about as much compared to everything that came out in 2016. So,
because a lot of shit came up.
I honestly can't argue with that either. I kind of have to go with the Healing Component because, shit, I really want to say Atrocity Exhibit because that kind of got slept on. But even then, it got talked about more so than Mick Jenkins' project.
Healing Component, yeah.
And I felt like Mick Jenkins had one of the best projects this year. So,
agreed.
That's where I'm going. What you think, Tio?
I'm co-signing.
So, Healing Component, Mick Jenkins, you get a scrubby. We need some, funk flex bombs for this part, to be honest.
Funk Master Flex Mode.
Most overplayed song of 2K16. Wow. Now, here's where shit gets interesting.
Oh, my God.
We about to
Panda by Designer. One Dance by Drake. Needed Me by Rihanna. Or Broccoli by Big Baby Dram featuring Lil Yachty. Who y'all got?
Well, I want to X out Broccoli for me because even though it was overplayed a lot, I enjoyed most of the times that it's been played.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like it's better than hearing Panda and One Dance over and over again. So it kind of is in a safe place for me.
Panda.
So I would have to say the same thing, but they did play Broccoli a fucking lot after they played it. It took it forever to get to the charts. What's the thing though? Because it came out.
It took it forever to get to 102 Jams.
Yo.
Like everything, bro. I swear. They were like, oh, this the new record came out a month and a half ago.
Unless it's Drake. They'll play Girls Love Beyonce right after he posted on SoundCloud.
Or J. Cole.
Or J. Cole. But that makes
even
sense.
Still, they don't really support him. Considering they are in Greensboro, they don't support him as much as you think.
I haven't been hearing them playing a lot of new album for real. And that kind of disappointed me.
People ain't liking that sound.
The only songs I've been hearing is Deja Vu, and I've only heard that a few times.
And see, that doesn't even have the same effect because that producer. Well, we'll talk about that later when we bring up J. Cole. But right now, I honestly don't fucking know who this shit. It's either Panda or actually, I'm gonna say it's either One Dance or Needed Me, because I legit hated those songs by the end of the year. I can't listen to all three of these songs for real, but
I gotta go One Dance because if I hear that motherfucker one more time, ain't nobody gonna be dancing. I'm gonna get some motherfucking legs. For some reason, every time I hear that damn song, I don't know who the fuck made it, but they took some old ass Mickey Mouse cartoon where they was dancing and shit and did it to the One Dance song, and that's all I can think about now.
That's not okay. I'm actually
Which doesn't help.
I'm gonna go with Needed Me because that Anti, I really like that album, and Needed Me was one of my favorite songs off that album until they started playing it on the radio every fucking day on repeat.
Radio does have a good way of
hours.
ruining things.
Yeah, that ruined Needed Me for me, and probably more so than One Dance. I could probably still listen to One Dance at a party or something. Probably still listen to Panda at a party. If they played Needed Me, I would leave. Like
I could
straight
listen to
up.
Panda before I could listen to One Dance.
Damn.
Okay, see, this is weird because y'all should put us both of those, but it's Panda for me
Yeah.
because I like this song and I'll be hype over the ad libs. But it was like every time I got into the car to go somewhere, that shit was on every time. Could never get
See,
to point
that's
A
what
to
happened
point
with
B
me
without
with One
listening to it.
Dance.
Bruh, that was me with Needed. I guess it's whatever we heard the most, to be honest, because Needed
Yeah.
Me was definitely. I heard that more than I heard One Dance and Panda.
I heard One Dance 12 times in an hour.
Bruh, no.
Yo, all right, just to let y'all know, because you might not be from the 276 area or anywhere near Greensboro, North Carolina. Our hip hop radio station is fucking cheeks. This list that I just named, Panda, One Dance, Needed Me, and Broccoli, are the only 4 songs they played for like the last 3 months of 2016. So
Yeah, until they got Too Much Sauce, which they love playing the fuck out of, which is not okay,
yeah,
and Bad and Bougie. And it even took them till after they were tripping about Bad and Bougie before they even caught on to it. They like played it once a day before, and then once everybody was like, "Oh shit, this the shit,"
once it got
they
that
started
Donald
playing
Glover cosign, or before when it got
once
the
they
meme
got that,
cosign.
once they got the Donald Glover cosign,
Damn.
they threw that shit into rotation more than Neji, bruh. That shit,
I still think T-shirts are better song than Bad Bougie.
which I don't have a problem with it until ya. Turn that shit off.
Yo, you
The rest of the song don't exist to
Yo,
me.
I snubbed Lil Uzi because he had an album or something that came out this year,
We should have threw his
and I was gonna
out.
put
I don't
that.
care.
I should have put. That should have been like the worst album category. We don't really have one though.
Bruh, he ruins Bad and Bougie for me. Like the whole time listening to the song, I'm hype as fuck. I'm excited to be here. And as soon as I hear yeah, immediately
Nope.
unaroused, immediately unhappy with
Okay.
the predicament that I'm
He
in.
ruined Too Much Sauce for me, and all Too Much Sauce
It's too much sauce.
It's too much sauce in the hook, and then Lil Uzi's verses. I would have been better with just the hooks over and over again.
Yo, bet we gonna hear about this again in 2017. I promise you. But best freshman album. Well, this was a little more competition. But yeah, Big Baby Dram, 3001, The Lace Odyssey, or Big Baby Dram by Dram. That should be obvious. 3001, The Lace Odyssey by Flatbush Zombies, Fly Trap by CJ Fly, and Telephone by No Name. Whew, that's some competition right there.
That is some competition.
I did listen to one of these. I'm proud of myself.
Which one did you listen to?
I listened to the No Name one.
Telephone? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of made you listen to that. You
It
listen to
was
Big Baby
good. It
Dram
wasn't
too.
like in parts. I did listen to that one too. Well, it's kind of hard to pick between two, but you already know I'm gonna vote No Name. She's amazing to listen to. Her voice is great.
Yo,
Like
and
that's
it's original, too.
experience. Yes.
See, that's also who I'm going with, because I was for damn sure. I was just walking around the city with nothing to do, blasting that shit in my headphones. That album really impressed me. Like the Dram album impressed me as well, but not in the same way. Maybe I'm biased because I'm more of like a hip hop head. So
and she hit
it
you
was
with
like
that spoken word.
when she was rapping, and you just like, woo.
And she be going
Like-
in too. Like people like
Yo.
that's the thing that I really like about No Name. And me and Joe talked about this before. Not that there's anything wrong with Nicki Minaj's persona or like other major female rappers that are out right now, but No Name captures. She's in contrast to that, but also she captures the like really hip hop element of it. The like lyrical on every
She does
verse.
like
she doesn't have
a-
like pop songs.
I would say, what would be a good way to compare it? Like, not like a Lauryn Hill, but she still has like that same like free form way of approaching things.
Yeah, she's closer to Lauryn Hill than like a Little Kim, which is
Yeah.
we get a lot of Little Kim, but we don't really get the Lauryn Hills as much, or at least I
I
But
haven't
the
heard.
thing
like
is,
her more than Lauryn Hill. I hate to say it. People gonna be upset, but
I mean, they only
They
got
are
one
really
album,
upset.
so you can't compare both of them straight up. Like,
I
I-
like No Name a lot.
I-
better.
that's
Agreed.
fair. I fuck with No Name.
My bad,
that is
people don't
fair.
fuck with it, but she just sounds good, dude. Like it's just
I'm also gonna
She's-
have to go
Shit.
with No
She,
Name.
she's
Telephone.
actually, honestly, out rapping most of the people on this list.
Yeah,
and-
that's what I was gonna say. She definitely beating them bar for bar. Even though Dram isn't really a rapper.
Rapper. So yeah, like he's
Yeah.
excluded from it. But at the same time, I could see No Name. Like No Name could probably go toe to toe with any other rapper you could probably think of for real.
Yeah, especially out of new rappers.
Because she kind
For
of does
sure.
that Andre thing where like her cadence and how she delivers things is very poetic, and it almost, because Andre raps like he's breathing, and she somewhat does that in a way too.
Yeah.
And the way she like sing-songingly connects things as she's going through it is also really dope.
It just
And
sounds like
she
she's
sings
just
cool.
fluttering on the whole track. Like she's just
Yeah.
fluttering through the whole track.
It does. That's some good shit to walk to, dog. Like
Yo.
you gonna be feeling happy as fuck.
Yeah.
some good ass storytelling.
Casket
too, like-
Pretty, that's a powerful song. I think that's what I was thinking of, like who has the most like things that are gonna last legacy wise. And I still think Telephone is gonna be the most relevant one out of this list. The way
Agreed.
the subject matter she talks about, where she's talking about we gotta be back home before the lights turn on, or mama go beat my ass. The Casket Pretty, where she's talking about how she's praying that none of her friends die because they're black and get shot by police in Chicago on the way home. That constant fear is relevant, especially to 2016 and the whole issues with police brutality. By far, I think she stood out on this list. So
Yeah, and like she had a really nice contrast because the way she was speaking and flowing, it was all really like nice and neat, but the shit she was talking about was, like dark and real.
yeah,
A
it
lot
had
of the time.
nuance. It had nuance, and that's really dope for a new artist to have that. I wish the best for No Name for real. We need more No Names.
We do.
But moving on, best production. Even though we put Views in the most disappointed list, we can't act like those beats weren't fucking fire on Views. So we got Views by Drake, P3 by Party Next Door, The Life of Pablo by Kanye West, and 99.9% by K Tronada.
I already know what I'm voting for, man.
Who you got?
Yeah.
I'm going with Life of Pablo. There was some fire ass shit.
You can't even be mad
The
at that.
production on Life of Pablo, A1, bruh. Some of those beats were like, there's a lot of like, I guess, what is it called? Like, it's not remix, but sampling. Yeah, there's a
Transitions?
lot of samples
Yeah.
from other songs.
Both
but they were,
samples and transitions into other songs or within
Yeah.
the same song.
Yeah, because he like took the experimental shit he was doing with Yeezus that
Mhm.
people thought was weird, and he kind of like, I wouldn't say he toned it down, but he kind of made it more accessible in the Life of
Definitely.
Pablo.
Definitely, he makes a little bit of every Kanye album on that album, and not just the way of what he talks about and how he raps, but how the songs sound themselves. Like you hear stuff that sounds Ultralight Beam,
like,
the production on that sounds like College Dropout.
Yeah.
30 Hours, that sounds like something that'll be off Late Registration. You can just go on about all the albums that he had.
And
just
Yeezus,
find one
Freestyle
album.
4.
Yeah, for sure, definitely Freestyle 4. Damn.
Freestyle 4 was fucking flames.
Then you got Fuck My Life,
Is
which is like 808s mixed with My Beautiful
Can we
Dark
talk
Twisted
about that
Fantasy.
weekend feature, though?
That weekend?
Because when
feature
that hook came in,
was tough.
woo,
Man.
yo, that
That-
shit was... Even Post Malone on Fade, I was still fucking with it.
I wasn't even mad with Swiss Beats said, talk that talk, yeah.
I was perfectly fine with Swizz Beatz, and that's saying something. He was talking, he wasn't rapping, he was in his lane, and I appreciated it.
I feel you.
Yo,
I feel you
man.
on that.
But
who you
I
got,
will
Jess?
say, I got the Life of Pablo, but that damn K Tronada album, I was listening to that shit the other day. I'm like,
boy.
ooh.
K Tronada is tough. K Tronada is fucking
Yo,
tough. That's
There be some fucking flames. I'm like, yo, you could do all types of shit to this.
you really
It don't
can.
even matter. You try to go outside and walk. You trying to get it in with your girl. You trying to read a book. We got you, dog.
K Tronada got a little bit for every lifestyle, man.
That Party
That Party Next, yeah, I will say Party
That was
Next
like
Door's
the
music.
second-
It was good, but
You're not a big Party Next. I can understand people not being a Party Next Door fan.
well, it ain't even that. It's just I fuck with that Kaytranada too much.
I feel you.
It's got that solid second spot.
Man, this is a hard one for me. I'm gonna have to go with the Life of Pablo though. He honestly got the cheat code though, because you have Madlib, Swiss Beats, fucking
Andre on the hook.
Andre on the fucking Ultralight Beam production. Who's the dude that the
Kurt
dude
Franklin at the end.
Kurt Franklin was on the fucking album. The samples that he used, damn. Yeah, I'm
That
not
Chance verse?
And Chance verse. We ain't even got to
Yeah.
that yet though. That's coming up.
What was his list?
Yeah, Life Pablo cheated, but K Tronada deserves this. This is it's like the Life of Pablo cheated to get this W, but K Tronada definitely
what makes
deserves
it so
this.
dope is that like without none of the like notoriety of being like Kanye, the fucking production on that album was fucking phenomenal.
True. That's true. But moving on again, since we gave The Life of Pablo Scrubby best rock album. Now, see, this is a competition that it kind of seems like I'm being biased without on this list because there's not, I don't really put much of the rock albums in the other categories. But this has been a weak year for rock, to be honest. So,
Agreed.
aside from these albums and maybe like one or two more, I don't really think there was that many good rock albums this year. But anyways, we got the White Album by Weezer, A Moon-Shaped Pool by Radiohead, 22 A Million by Bon Iver, and The Getaway by Red Hot Chili Peppers. I already know who Judd picked, so I'm gonna let Shai go first.
I enjoyed the Weezer album.
The Weezer one?
Yeah. They got
Interesting.
a good sound.
I will say,
It was a
because
really
like
good album.
people, as soon as you say Weezer, people kind of get this like, ugh, like they just make that face. But this is like a Weezer at its best. If you like old Weezer, I would say definitely listen to this
There's
album.
no reason why you shouldn't like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The newer because they put out some shitty albums before this, a
They
couple
did.
of shitty albums, but this is good Weezer, and I enjoyed it. Joe, who you got, or let the people know who you got.
Well, let me tell you about how many times I listened to that goddamn Red Hot Chili Peppers album. I fought with every song on that album. I know every song on that album. What I do like about it is it definitely sounds different from the other albums, but there are elements that sound the same because they switched producers. They were working with Rick Rubin and people like that, and Danger Mouse actually produced The Getaway, and I think it definitely affected the sound of the album. Anthony Kiedis was rapping his fucking ass off.
Yo, for real, he should. This nigga, he was. This Red Hot Chili Pepper album was actually really good.
There's some really dope ass songs on The Getaway, even though it's a biased vote. It's still got to get my vote because I fuck with that album too much. But that Moon-Shaped Pool and that 22 Million, I felt that Radiohead did what Radiohead did with that like ethereal, atmospheric, ooh-ah singing type shit.
Fair.
Like they do really good spacey shit. And the 22 Million album, it's Bon Iver. Need I say any more? It's dope as
Yeah,
fuck.
that album was really cool and just kind of different for Bon Iver because it has more of an electronic influence, but still really folky and just experimental
Yeah.
at times. I would probably say,
if
who would I say?
if my bias album was not on this list, I would probably go with the Bon Iver.
And we fucking back, bruh. After technical difficulties because my internet hates me, we were back right where the fuck we left off at. Where did we leave off at, for real?
We were on
Uh,
the best rock album, and we were saying that Bon Iver album is the shit. And I was saying that if I wasn't biased and the Getaway didn't come out this year, then I would have probably went with the Bon Iver album because
agreed.
that album was fucking flames.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to a Moonshaped Pool because Radiohead fan kind of biased there too. But
I feel you.
Bon Iver would definitely be my runner-up album. Teal, if your runner-up album is 22 million, we're gonna give him the Scrubby. So the fate of the Scrubby is on your shoulders.
I don't want
Teal.
this responsibility. I don't want this responsibility at all. We don't have like one of those little junior scrubbies where we shaved off the arm or something of the scrubby and just gave it to him. Like, you didn't get a whole scrubby, but you got a little
So either
arm
we
piece.
about to hit this white girls, everyone splits a piece of the Scrubby for this album, or your runner-up is 22 million, they get a whole Scrubby.
Split the scrubby. Split the scrubby.
Well, there you go.
Get a piece of the scrubby. Everybody gets a little arm.
Best pop album. Pop was really dry this year too, for real. Like,
Agree.
No, it
Agreed.
wasn't. Beyonce was here to save us all.
speaking of Beyonce,
Mm.
our list: Lemonade by Beyonce, Anti by Rihanna, Starboy by The Weeknd, and yeah, we're gonna leave it there because I was just debating on putting some other albums on there, but they're more like soul R&B type albums, so we're gonna leave it at the pop one.
I feel you.
Who y'all got?
Mm.
I'm already stressed out. For me,
Oh.
it's honestly for me between Starboy and Lemonade. I'll tell you why I wasn't like the Rihanna album was good. Do not get me wrong with that. But anyway, Beyonce and
Hold up, before you snub Riri, let's look at fucking at Anti, because there was some bangers on
there
that
was some
fucking
bangers
album.
on there.
Work. We got you just look like that at work.
I liked it for the first few times, and then it kept getting played. For me.
I feel
was
you.
like,
Radio kind of
okay.
needed me.
Yeah.
What?
Needed was
I gotta
good.
actually look at the fucking album now because I'm starting to forget the songs that were all on there. I just know that it had like at least 6 hits that got played on the radio, and other songs too. But it was
It's
at the big
Rihanna, of course.
Consideration featuring SZA, Kiss It Better, Desperado, Needed Me, Yeah I Said It, Love on the Brain, Sex with Me. Like there were
I'd
a
rather
lot of
kill
fucking
that
hits
song
on
for
here.
me.
See,
So you
I
got
think
light-skinned
if it,
brothers. That's why
I
that shit.
think if the Anti album would have been in another lineup, it would have stood a better chance. But between Starboy and Lemonade, I'm going Lemonade. Even though I thoroughly enjoyed Starboy,
Same.
I really fuck with.
Starboy was good.
So we
I really fuck with the album.
you going Lemonade too?
I don't know yet right now.
Damn, Shy's having a mental breakdown between Starboy and Lemonade. Honestly, I think all these albums deserve to be a pop album of the year if they were in different years. But so much music came out, so
Agreed.
I'm gonna have to give it to Lemonade too, mainly because the cultural relevance of it, the fact that she had niggas on the internet searching for Becky with the good hair, and like flaming up Jay-Z's shit.
That Formation video.
The Formation video with the Louisiana shit, the performance at the Super Bowl, all that tied into the shit that Beyonce did this year. Lemonade is a cultural icon, for real.
It's Beyonce, man. Beyonce.
Almost everything she dropped is iconic.
It's Beyonce, man. It's Beyonce.
My wife Beyonce, I brag different. Jay-Z.
Got the baddest chick in the game wearing my chain, bro.
Who would you runner up this to? Because I'm gonna runner up it to Anti, for like straight up
I'm
over
running up to
Starboy.
Interesting.
Because we ain't gonna
I'm-
just act like Starboy just floated past
I'm running
and
up to
didn't have
Starboy,
fucking
too.
bangers on there.
Starboy does have some bangers. I was trying to withhold my bias of The Weeknd because I would probably listen to Starboy before Anti, but I felt like as far as pop hits go,
It came out.
Rihanna she snapped on Anti for sure. Though I'm more of a Weeknd fan.
Back to the Weeknd though, because I've actually listened to the album multiple times after it came out. Same with Lemonade. And Ty got a few plays for me around the time it came out, and I was like, okay. Then they fucked up Needed Me on the radio, and I was like, okay, I'm good with that album. I got what I came for.
Well, either way, unanimous decision. Beyonce, you get a Scrubby for Lemonade, best pop album of 2016, confirmed. Best rap album. Now this is some more competition here. Yeah. It's kind of hard. Being a judge is kind of hard sometimes when you have so many good albums. For Your Eyes Only by J. Cole. We Got It From Here, Tribe Called Quest, Coloring Book by Chance the Rapper, and Blank Face by Schoolboy Q. And I snub people for this list too. Let me just say it, because it was a lot of good rap albums this year. Yeah. Isaiah Rashad got snubbed. Fucking Mick Jenkins got snubbed. No Name got snubbed. A lot of people got snubbed for this. For real.
Agreed. Apart from my normal, I don't really listen to Chance the Rapper like talking about itself. I actually made it my mission, my fucking Nendo, to listen to Coloring Book at least 15 times.
Hey, and what you think?
It's dope. It definitely deserves a spot on the list. I did the same thing with the J. Cole album, because I'm not a huge J. Cole fan, but he impressed me with Forest Hills Drive as well. But I really like For Your Eyes Only. I just like the whole vibe of it. But I think if I'd have to kind of break this one down personally if I was going to do it, because the one that surprised me the most was the fucking Schoolboy album. We ain't gonna act like that Schoolboy album was dope as fuck.
Schoolboy Q came up a long way.
My favorite would have to be the Tribe album.
Dang.
We going straight rap, like just rap, straight purely as a rap album, not necessarily as an album altogether. I'm gonna say We Got It From Here too, mainly because like Tribe had it. It was the perfect way to set off a Tribe now that $5 died.
It really was, and it had Kendrick on
it. Yo, don't do that, bro. But
I had to trigger you, bro.
It had Ye on it. It had Kendrick. It was literally the title. We Got It From Here, and it had all of the new people who put out really good content this year. I think Sid was on the album, or maybe I'm just putting her on there.
Sid was on the album.
Anderson .Paak was on the album. Kendrick.
Anderson .Paak needed to be on the album.
Andre, 3K was on that album. Kanye was on that album. It was a lot of good features on that. And it's just a really good Tribe album that we haven't had in a long time.
It is a really good Tribe album. And, like, nobody's really, like, spitting that. Well, they are, but not like Tribe. I think Tribe has like epitomized that we're conscious. We've got these like jazzy, smooth beats.
True.
We're like real boom bap style. I think they like personify that, and they were like going pretty rapid as far as the flows, but was still managing to give you lyrical content, unlike some rappers, what's his name, Shaw, yeah, the Sakura rapper Tech-9.
Oh God, bro, don't do this.
Yeah,
don't do this.
But yeah, I would have to go with the Tribe album just for like everybody that was on that. But I will say, Coloring Book probably impressed me the most from a straightforward standpoint. With Schoolboy, it was like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting this from Schoolboy. Coloring Book, it was like, I expected something good from Chance, but Coloring Book was really dope. It had a real good balance of everything. You had the church shit. You had Mixtape and Lil Boat doing his thing. You had Jay Electronica with his yarmulke. You had a little bit of everything.
You really did.
And I can appreciate that.
That 2016 College Dropout, man, I'm telling you. Teal, who you got?
Honestly, mine was between the Schoolboy Q album and that Chance the Rapper. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Chance the Rapper because that is the closest I'm ever getting to a church. Like I was feeling right listening. I was like, I am blessed to be listening to this Chance album right now. It was really
He's
good.
so positive, bro.
Yeah, he's
He
very
is really
positive.
positive.
It was very uplifting.
Listening to Chance will definitely put you in a good mood, or at least feel hopeful about the situation.
You will feel
More
a
so
little
than
bit better.
before. A little bit
Yeah.
better. Damn, that's a. I guess we got it from here. Technically, got the most votes, but Chance, you get that runner-up spot. Tribe for life. That's how it's got to be.
That is how it's got to be.
Best soul and R&B album.
Mm.
Another hard category because we got Malibu by Anderson .Paak, Heavily Slept On, Blonde by Frank Ocean, A Seat at the Table by Solange, and Awaken My Love by Childish Gambino.
Lord, bro.
We're going to have to break this.
We're going to have to break
Everybody gets soul and R&B album.
Get the we're going to have to break off this table.
Everybody get a scrubby. We passing out motherfucking sponges like Mr. Clean in this motherfucking
Yo,
category.
Oprah with the scrubbies, bro.
We
Oprah
don't
with the
have an
scrubbies.
option, bro.
I honestly
Yo.
can't pick between this list.
Honestly,
I can't either. I like them all for different reasons. Can we just appreciate the fact?
Oh shit, Judge just broke out. As we pause for technical difficulties because we can't see what is going on with Just Mike.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Cool.
we're bet.
Fact that Malibu was made on FL Studio in a fucking MacBook, and it sounds that good.
Malibu is heavily slept on.
Like,
and see, I've been a fan of Anderson.
If there was anyone who could like usher in that like real smooth, almost like Pharrell-ish style of singing and like the real funky type shit, I think Anderson .Paak has the like right combination of like the smoothness and the funkiness.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of like a really old soul for some reason. He seems like he belongs back in more of the days of
Stevie Wonder, bro.
Yeah, it was like of Marvin Gaye or something, like in that era of just the sound of some of the things on Malibu. Still very modern though, not to take away from what he does, but like
it is.
It's just really dope, and I really liked him since Breezy Lovejoy.
I think he has like a not I wouldn't say like a dated voice, but like a older style voice, and it kind of fuses with the newer sound and production, which in itself takes influences from the older style of music. So it kind of really creates this really nice amalgamation of everything soulful.
Facts for fucking sure. And like you can say something like that about all. Actually, we should, because I really think people should understand why all these albums are so great. Blonde, Frank Ocean came back. And shitted on the internet. Like the internet was in turmoil for 2 weeks after that.
Huh? It deserved to be.
That was a beautiful album.
That was a really
There's
beautiful album.
There's some of the tracks on my first listen to that I kind of wanted to cry during because he just sounded so fucking soulful, bruh. His voice is beautiful. Yo, there are some songs where you have to actually look up. You have to rap genius it. And like Siegfried, for example, there's like 3 different meanings for Siegfried in the song, and like it's triple entendre song title. That's the Lupe fans should be standing over this shit, but but no, for real, like Blonde was a great album to the 3-year wait, and for people to be like happy with a project
for
after 3 years, and it had Andre 3000's verse on it, one of the best verses this year.
Agreed. And I think it's the I would argue that it's probably the most emotional sounding album on our list, because that man Frank Ocean had been through some things and was telling you about said things on this album.
For sure. And he flexed on this album too.
He did.
Ain't
ran since track meets. That's the last time I ran from a nigga.
cries internally because
I guess.
I know
Nah.
you gonna pick. Well, we got this besides to
no,
split it up.
because that Solange is on there.
Yeah, let's speak about a seat at the table because I think this is really good for her too. This is kind of her like,
She
yeah, Beyonce
she
is my
deserves a seat
sister,
at the table for this shit, bro. She
but
deserves a seat at the table for this shit.
she put Master P on that shit, bro. As in, ooh, her interludes were, and that's another thing too because everybody tries to do the whole the story thing is kind of coming back into style since Good Kid, Mad City. Everybody's trying to put stories into the albums, which is great because we get a lot of good stuff from that. But
Yeah.
a lot of people just put skits that don't really make sense, or they're kind of like, why do we even care
Extra
that they're
shit.
there? But
Yeah.
Solange, I think she has some of the best skits that we've had in a minute
Yeah.
in her album. The way she used
Agreed.
Master P's skit to talk about how people are getting ripped off in the music industry, especially black artists. The way "Don't Touch My Hair" is, and all of the things. Mad with a Lil Wayne verse, a great Lil Wayne verse.
That was a great Lil Wayne verse,
That is
and
very good.
that alone, yo, she had to go through some shit to get a good Lil Wayne verse.
Right? Solange don't play though. She probably said, "I'll beat your ass, nigga." You saw it with Jay
Agreed.
Z.
Honestly, if it was in between a seat at the table and Beyonce's album, I'd go with Solange's hands down.
Yeah, same actually. Because the seat at the table is more of what I listen to. It's like kind of weird. I always say Solange is Beyonce's weird ass sister, and I'm down for that, 100%.
And since I listened to the album, before the album, I didn't really listen or was exposed to Solange's music. So then afterwards, I had to go back and listen to some of her older albums, and I had a crush on Solange for like almost a month. I was like, Solange though, definitely Beyonce's weird sister. I really like some of her older albums too. She has a great sound. Like,
I would say there's a lot of Prince influence stuff on that album too.
Definitely.
If you had to split them up into that whole, Beyonce versus Solange, it'd be a similar conversation of like Michael Jackson versus Prince, those type of things. Like Beyonce has a much bigger, probably a much bigger audience. I don't know. Prince was huge at one point though.
Prince
There was some weird motherfuckers in the '80s, but like looking back on it, people would say Michael Jackson probably has a bigger legacy, a range of fans and stuff like that. The like super
Prince,
pop
yeah.
sound, and Prince did
Yeah.
like the weird experimental
That
shit
cult following.
and the huge cult following, plus all of the chicks that were trying to sleep with him in the '80s and on.
Same.
Like,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Peace Prince.
yeah, I'd go with Solange with that one.
Indeed.
MJ versus
Agreed.
Prince, I would probably say MJ, but
I'm gonna have to say Prince.
I knew you would say Prince. That's fine.
I'm a bigger MJ
Rest in
fan,
peace to
but
both.
when Doves Cries my shit, My Darling Nikki is my shit.
Nah,
My Darling Nikki is my favorite song by Prince.
We just spit to talk about Prince. Computer Blue is still my favorite Prince song.
Yeah, you told me that.
Erotic City is good too. And Thieves in the Temple got that banging ass beat, dude. Thieves in the Temple is fucking lit. They're putting his music on streaming sites now, so y'all should be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, then Shy will be making an '80s playlist so we can get more stuff similar to Prince and a seat at the table sounding songs. Yeah, Solange really broke out with that. That's pretty much all I can say. Besides, go listen to it. And it's an album at a good time where they're talking about black issues, which is the whole concept of a seat at the table, and black people being denied their seat at the table. So I think that's dope too. Last, "Awaken My Love" by Childish Gambino.
Boy,
Ooh, I would just like to say that, no offense to anybody, but I've been seeing people singing covers of his songs. Y'all ain't Gambino. Y'all are not Gambino. Y'all do not try to cover any song off of that album because you're not Gambino. He sounds
Agreed.
amazing. You can't reach that level of soul. That album is perfection. That album is
it is
beautiful. I
like
wouldn't even shame myself
it
for that.
it acknowledges its influences, and also he just sounds so good on that motherfucker.
He brought
Like,
the funk back.
He really did.
He did, which it needed to happen.
It needed to
It
happen.
needed to happen, and
And
it
in that
also
way.
speaks volumes for how Donald Glover is as a person. Not only can I give you good ass raps, but I'm gonna give you this good ass funk and soul album.
Facts. And while Atlanta's going
And
on, and
you, when yeah, and Atlanta, I'm giving you a TV show, a rap album, a soul album. What more do you want, bro?
yeah, what more do you want from Gambino? This man does everything, and it's the way he incorporated into Atlanta. How he kind of, because he said he kind of saw him as the same thing, which I thought was interesting. Something else people probably don't know about the album is that he didn't use any pitch changes or like pitch changes on the album. So all of those sounds that his voice is making, that's not like a pitch shift. That's actually his voice, which I think is just like
Crazy.
yeah, that shit is wild, bro. Like the some of
Especially
the
on Redbone.
yeah the some of the sounds that he makes just don't sound humanly possible. So that he definitely took some singing lessons and it's definitely paid off. Yeah,
Agreed.
everybody
When
wanted
I
that
first
shit.
what I knew ever was gonna be this shit was fucking Me Your Mama came out.
Yo,
Listened to that about 50, 100 times.
Iron,
And
yo, for
then
real, on campus, just repeat.
bruh, Gambino. We need more Gambino and everything. And I'm not even a huge Gambino fan. I've listened to Gambino, but I am in no means. I wouldn't call myself a Gambino fan. I like Gambino, but it's not like I have Gambino's discography. I listen to Camp. I fuck with it. I listen to Stone Mount Kawhi. I definitely fuck with it. Um, but I think it's just so dope how he could have this duality to him, to where he can give you this dope ass rap album, rap his ass off, give you a TV show, then still come through with this soulful ass album that fucking it's he's not even he he's not even technically an R&B singer like talking about it, but it still rivals those albums, which
Yeah,
should speak
exactly.
volumes as to how
That's
good this album is.
the fact that we put this on the same list of A Seat at the Table, Blonde, and Malibu, which are all artists who sing full time for their whole careers. Where I mean, Gambino has too. Let's not deny that he's definitely sung his entire career as well. But
Yeah,
he was mostly a rapper though. Like that was
like
mostly
Heartbeat
his
and shit, you
yeah.
can't.
Or even before Heartbeat got this money, some of the songs on I'm Just a Rapper he sang on, things like
Yeah.
that. But his sound, his like ability to sing, and his voice has grown so much since those albums.
Exponentially, bro.
Yeah, even I say because the internet is when you started to see that shift where he was like experimenting more with his singing, and then after that it's just been like fucking exponential growth for real. So yeah, that I was surprised that was our hardest one. I thought rap was gonna be the hardest category to do, but I can't pick a favorite sort of
I can't either.
Well,
So you all get some. You all deserve something.
We hitting that fucking Mean Girls. We splitting that shit up. On the best verse, which is something we debated for a minute. Andre 3000's verse for Frank Ocean's solo reprise. We have Chance the Rapper's verse on Conjure's Life of Pablo for Ultralight Beam. I don't even know why I slipped my head there. We have Kendrick Lamar's That Part remix verse, and then we have Lil Yachty for his verse on Broccoli by Dram. Who y'all? Yo, niggas, I know niggas gonna be mad I put Lil Yachty on there, but who y'all got?
I'm gonna let Shy go first.
Why I gotta go first, bro? I don't know who I want to pick either. I know Lil Yachty is not on my pick list. Like, beat the pussy up like Hulk Hogan, W. Against these niggas, nah, W. You're not picking Lil Yachty. I know why it's on here.
It is a
between
stacked
Kendrick,
deck.
Andre and fucking Chance the Rapper, it's not. He ain't on my runner up. That's all I'm saying. I see why he made it on here. But he ain't my runner-up.
I also want to say before Jug gets his, I snubbed No Name because I was gonna put her verse on Drown by Chance the Rapper. I think that was a top tier No Name verse. Like it was everything I like about No Name on an album. She snapped on that song. But I feel like these have more cultural significance for sure.
I feel you. Now, I'm about to fucking drop a nuke on Mo's life. Mo is about to fucking pass out
Nah, I know. I
midstream.
already know. I already know. Because it's. I can't. It kind of sucks that we debate this
Alright,
so much. Because I already know what you're gonna
because
say.
I, mm, I gotta give it the chance.
mm,
I gotta give it the chance.
mm.
For, and I'm gonna explain why I give it the chance. For one, there was no better way to open up the life of Pablo. I
Facts.
will admit that. That is undeniable. He was fucking snapping. Okay. Um, Another thing is with Andre, you expect it out of him. Like Andre, it's hard to say Andre has the best verse on something because each of Andre's verses could be a best verse.
Straight up. Like this nigga Andre could be considered the GOAT off of guest features alone. That nigga
Agreed.
is broke.
But I think as far as um just quotables, uh I would think Chance would have it as far as that. Rememberability, I would give it to Andre just because the way he hopped on that shit and flowed his ass off was dope. But again, we expected out of Andre, so it's kind of a skewed result. But with Chance, it's undeniable that he fucking opened
Snap.
up that album
He
perfectly.
had the Holy Ghost on that track for
He
no
did.
reason.
This
Shout,
motherfucker, he absorbed the spirit bomb, bro.
yo,
He absorbed the spirit bomb. Kirk Franklin threw this man the spirit bomb. Kirk Franklin was Krillin, threw that shit at Vegeta, and fucking Chance the Rapper was Goku, absorbed that shit and killed Vegeta. Like,
yeah,
like I love that Kanye album, but Chance's verse still sticks out to me on that Kanye album, and I'm a Kanye stan, so that
that's
shit
true.
really
I
says
remember
something.
there was a point where I did when I first listened to The Life of Pablo, I was only listening to the first two songs. Ultralight Beam for
Yeah,
Chance's verse mainly. I mean, the song is great too, but Chance's verse mainly, and then Follow Stretch My Hands. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit. People and this is an argument we well I'm not even, it's not really devil's advocate because I defended Chance more so than anybody. But when we were talking about it before, people were saying that oh well Chance didn't really say too much. Andre the way Andre it's not even the reason why Andre's on this list isn't because of what he says on solo. It's how he says it. Because if you want to sum up his verse, it's pretty much I don't like the state of music. I'm sad. Like
did it. But see, that's the thing. His shit had so much emotional impact in a
exactly.
way because it was like, was I working just way too hard?
Yo, when he
And
said
you just
that,
sitting there
and you
like,
just get chills. Like you get chills
oh,
because you like, damn, this nigga
oh,
really. You can tell that
he
he
really was though.
exactly.
The
You can
way
tell he was really fucked up about the state of music and expecting other people to love music and appreciate it as much as he does when they didn't even write their own shit.
they
So
clearly don't. And I was under the impression that everyone wrote
with
their
their
own
own
verses.
verses, oof, it's
But
coming
now
back
it's
different and
coming
yet that shit
back
hurts
different,
me.
man. That shit hurts me.
Stop. I see. We be here all night. We be here all
Mm.
night, bro. But Chance says more.
I gotta give it the chance.
Chance says more, and
He
I will defend it because this man Chance did something that, unlike the other verses on this list, this nigga prophesized the future.
he
He
did
said on
do a good
Ultralight
ass
Beam
job with Chance 3.
and make it so hard. I heard you got sell to snatch the Grammy. He said, "Let's make it so free and the bar so hard that it ain't one gosh darn part you can't tweet." And I'll be damned if Chance didn't do that. The Grammys rules have changed.
He
You can now
changed.
he changed the Grammys. He changed the fucking Grammys with coloring book. it started with Ultralight Beam. That's why when Coloring Book started, he said, "This ain't no intro, this the entree." I did the intro with Condre.
Intro
It
with
sound like
Kanye.
Andre.
Andre.
Like,
man.
Yeah.
Chance fucking, you can't take the Chance
Scar
snap.
on my head, I'm the boy who lived, bro.
Yo, that man Chance. And all the Kanye references I really like. The good ass job with Chance 3. I made Sunday Candy, I'm never going to hell.
I'm going to hell. I met Kanye West, I'm never going to fail. You were already not going to fail because of how genuine Chance is as an artist. And I don't know, man. Dude is doing some revolutionary shit. Love him or hate him.
Just throw it at the end of It's Too Late for the intro. And then I'm just having fun with it. The way that he does that is like, one, you know he's passionate about it. Two, you know he can spit. Three, you can tell that that was the first appearance of an independent artist on SNL. How many times has he been on SNL since then? This year alone. Like, groundbreaking things happen from just that verse. And I think that's definitely going to be our verse of the year, which was our last award.
Shout out to that live performance as well.
Yeah, his live performances are definitely crazy. I really regret not being able to see Chance this year. That's more or less it, except for the last and final album of the year, which I didn't get y'all's. You said Chance, I said Chance. Shy, you didn't get a chance to say anything.
Well, stop. All right, I mean, I was torn between the Kendrick verse and the Chance verse, and I was just sitting back here like, y'all got some points for Chance. He deserves it, honestly. Like, he was doing way more. I seen him.
Kendrick was flowing on that track though. Like, damn, he spit like a billion fucking bars. That's also a Kendrick thing. You kind of expect that of Kendrick.
Exactly.
That multiple syllable rhyme.
Yeah, the multiple syllable rhymes, the flow switches, the
alien voice,
the alien voice, the like split personality Kendrick. That's humble Kendrick, and then I fucking hate all these niggas Kendrick. But nah, album of the year. This is more of a personal thing because I don't really like putting. That's why I didn't put it on the list. As far as like giving someone a straight album of the year, since there's so many different types of albums, it's kind of hard to compare them. But I'm gonna say Coloring Book for everything that I just said about Chance. What did y'all think? What was your favorite album this year? Just your personal favorite.
Blonde was mine.
Blonde?
Yes. That was such a great album, dude. I think about that album a lot. That was really good. Joe, what about you?
I'm gonna have to say The Life of Pablo.
Hey, fair.
Because I annoyed the fuck out of my girlfriend with that shit. I didn't stop playing that album till I played it daily for like 2 or 3 months and was rapping along with the whole thing.
Hey.
And regardless of how people felt about it and how many people felt that Kanye downgraded as far as lyricism on the album, you can't deny that it's a good ass album.
Okay,
so that's what I'm going with. That's definitely what's gotten the most spins in my playlist so far this year.
Well, there you have it. I gave it to Coloring Book. Shy gave it to Blonde. Frank Ocean. Judd gave it to The Life of Pablo, and we can't even argue them because they're all 3 amazing albums this year. That's it. That's all we got. This is our award show. Fuck the Grammys. If you want to see more content from us, you can check out social media, Facebook, all that stuff. Scrubbing out, you can find us. Judd also makes music, which is important, and you can check him out on SoundCloud, Jod the God. We'll have all the links in the description. Well, we'll have his link in the description. Our shit is kind of easy to find. Other than that, see you guys next time. We'll have some more music conversations, discussions, and things like that. Hopefully, Judd will be back. Thanks for being here, Judd, by the way. This is dope. We got to do more content like this.
Ain't no thing. Man,
So
you know I'm always down to talk to music with you, bro. We do this shit every day anyway.
we literally do. We literally could just record us having like general conversation. We probably have content from before we start the fucking show.
I
For real.
man, we gotta upload those Dragon Ball Z lines, bro.
Yo, yeah, the Dragon Ball. Yeah, and we'll come back with some more anime verses for sure. That's definitely the anime one-liners is definitely gonna be a
Anime
thing.
one-liners coming soon, bro.
Facts. All right, peace.
Peace.
All right,
All
Shakis is gonna have a time. Well, actually, this probably won't be too much. Oh, I'm fucking up now. He about to be like, "What the fuck was you doing?"